Okay, now that we're here, it's time to find Sloane. She used to patrol this area. Said if I ever needed help, head this way and she'd find me. Sloane's a friend. A former colleague. She works for the city doing street cleaning. Oh, it's not what you're probably thinking. She's a monster hunter. She and her crew take care of any overgrown that slip into town from the Pine Barrens. She kills things. Bad things, like overgrown, mind you. You'll get along great. That wasn't what I expected. Forgot how much that hurts. Another day.
Didn't think I'd ever hear that whistle again, Vin. But it sounds as good as ever.
Thanks, Sloane. I bet you thought you were rid of my poor aim when I left the Munis.
You know I never wanted to be Brittany in the first place. Yeah, I really did.
I won't let them get their mitts on you, girl. Don't you worry.
Let's see what Sloane has to say.
Always nice to see some friendly faces. Though I don't recognize yours. What brings you back to AC, Ven? You bringing me a new recruit?
I've come to ask you a favor. Remember those reports we used to get about the family snooping around our turf? We're here to find them.
The family? Steer clear of them, Ven. They're trouble. What has you looking for those gangsters anyway? Your new friend here drag you into this? Helping Abby? What does Abby have to do with those lowlifes?
Abby's on Devil's Blood. We're here trying to find an antidote. I know the mob moves in and out of the district. Don't ask me how. It's the perfect place to hide chems. Tucked in a dangerous part of town, away from the precious casino, out of the spotlight. If they do have a warehouse here, maybe we can find a lead on a cure. Please, I need your help.
Vin, I'm so sorry. You know I want to help. But first, I've got my own problem to solve. I'm only out this way because my squad got scattered fighting Overgrown nearby. I'm still missing a lot of my people. I need to find them. But there's a lot of ground to cover.
Listen, you're our best bet for finding that warehouse. Let us help you. Together we can find your squad faster, and then you can repay the favor.
Really? Are you sure? Abby needs you.
Like I said, to help Abby, we need you. Plus, I can't just leave my old comrades to die.
If you insist, I won't turn you down. But I hope you aren't doing this out of some misguided sense of guilt. And what about you? You as good a Samaritan as Mr. Russo here? You really must be new here. Think plants, but mutants. They creep over everything and everyone, devouring it all. Their spores infect things and turn them into mindless drones. They've always been out there in the Pine Barrens, ever since the war. It's our job to keep them out of the city proper, so the people here can enjoy the lives they've made for themselves. I like that attitude. All right. I saw some of my cadets head down the road past your makeshift landing pad. Head over there and help out anyone you can find. Vin and I will take our own path and help out the rest. Meet us up the road closer to City Hall when you're done. I have a hunch about where we can find that warehouse of yours. Good luck.
Thanks. I thought I was dead meat.
I could have taken him if I'd had more ammo.
Thanks for helping my people. I owe you one. Thanks for helping my people. I owe you one. Thanks for helping my people. I owe you one.
Oh, that brought back some memories.
Missing the good old days?
Oh, I don't miss the danger. But it does feel good to be a Muni again, even as a fill-in. Stay? I couldn't do that. Right? My family needs me in Appalachia. Abby needs me.
Abby. Poor girl. I hope for her sake, whatever hunch you have pays off. You should check down this alley. We've seen family members hanging around a building. I don't want to...
If they're guarding... Whoa, you sure? The family doesn't always respond well to reason. If you say so. But if things start going south, bail and find another way in. Fighting is a last resort.
Just be careful. We don't need a fight on our hands.
You're pulling my leg. There's no way.
It's true.
So how you gonna prove it?
gonna pull one out of thin air. You wanna talk? Then talk to this guy. Don't touch the hair.
Hey, you! Yeah, you! You're gonna come over here and settle an argument for us. We was just about to take our lunch break, but I ain't leaving until we figure this out.
Tell us, guy, it's real. The $2 bill! Money!
It's pre-war money!
Allegedly.
What? Prove it to me. It's real.
It's fake.
What? Prove it to me.
Whoa! What? You mean what I saw was commie money?
I told you, no real American would put up with such a thing.
This raises more questions. Let's go eat. I think better when I eat. Thanks, stranger.
Hey, you didn't forget to bring the spare key with you, right?
They're your family, Finn. You did the right thing.
That's what I keep telling myself. There's a part of me that still thinks I did wrong.
You know I'd love to have you. Find anything?
You're back. That was incredible. What did you find? Look, that was a private conversation. But you're doing us a huge favor here, so I guess I'll spill my guts to you too. Yes, I had second thoughts about leaving Atlantic City. I loved my job with the mutants, wading into the scummy pond water, taking the torch to endless nests of overgrown. It was the furthest thing from my past. It had meaning. I wasn't slinging cocktails for killers or working all night just to keep my mom's insane project in business. I really felt like I was living, you know? Not shutting my eyes to the world outside, wishing it would all just go away. So you can imagine, I have a few regrets. Really? Then we were right. I can hardly believe it.
I think I know the building you're talking about. We received reports of people slinking around that area, but it's so full of overgrown that I dismissed the idea out of hand. That was dumb of me. Let's head that way, see what's there. Maybe.
We used to use pipes like, but couldn't we reverse the flow? And use the pressure to flush the family out? With the right adjustment?
Now that you mention it, we did have an incident once where a newbie mixed up the valve order and blasted a bunch of overgrown to Kingdom Come.
Yes, we're so close.
It's a good plan, Vin. If a municipal officer got caught assaulting a gangster hideout, it could jeopardize the peace. Before I go, though, curing Abby takes precedence. I would never say otherwise. But it's clear you must... We'll take you back. I'll pull whatever strings are necessary. What do you think?
I knew this was coming. But I'm still not sure what to say. My family needs me, desperately. If I'm not there for them, they'll probably devolve into raiders or ghouls or worse. And I'm only half joking. I need to think about it. I will take it seriously. I promise.
I know you will. I'm sorry to make you choose again, but I really do feel it would be right for you to return. Think it through. I'll be here for you either way. Good luck, Finn.
Okay, concentrate. Back to business. These pumps are finicky. We'll need to turn the valves are marked with their numbers. I think the order should be 3, 2, 4, 1. Can you remember that? That's right. Let's have at it. start over. It's 3, 2, 4, 1. It's not quite right. Let's start over. It's 3, 2, 4, 1. Whoa, that did it. Let's get in there and clear out what's left.
Looks like hide and seek's over. Those Pomeranians who pack more of a punch.
Did it. The plan worked. Okay. Before we do, though, tell me something. I guess it is. It's just hard to come to terms with that. I chose a different path, after all. I never saw myself as someone who would drop everything to... When my family came back, I'm just not sure. What would you do in my position? That's a very blunt assessment. Maybe I need to... You've given me some food for thought. Thank you. Now, it looks like there's another...
Who are you? Huh? Who are you?
Well, who do we have here?
Hey, look. Me? I'm Jean. I cook blood for the family. Not my first choice, but it has its perks. Wait, why am I answering your questions? Who are you? What are you doing here? Yes, well, yes. But it is much better than the cinder block shoes they offered to give me as a competing chemist. And I get all the blood I want in exchange. Which is a lot. Cure for Devil's Blood addiction? That info is what we call classified. You'll have to make me an offer better than the kneecaps I'll lose for telling you. That's real sad. But you know whose life is also on the line? Mine. Oh, you're right. You're right. It's just... Look, I would if I could, okay? But I can't cook an antidote for Devil's Blood. Not with what I got here. I only use synthetic materials. Hate to talk down my own product, but, yeah, it's almost like knockoff stuff. Wasn't always that way. In the good old days, before I was caged up like a lab rat, we used a purer, organic compound. But times have changed.
But if you had that organic compound, you could create an antidote? Can't we get it for you?
Well, maybe if you could get it. But good luck with that. Even I don't know where it comes from. Only the original creator does. And he's long gone. Conchita Lombardi drove him into exile when she took power. Might have even whacked him by now. So unless you happen to know where Tony Russo is hiding out, you aren't getting your cure. Sorry, pal.
My father? Damn it, Pop. I knew you had something to do with this. Just not what...
Wait... Tony is your dad? The mafia boss Antonio Russo? Oh my god. Oh my god, you're Vinny? I really am losing my kneecaps.
Seems like we owe my father another visit. Senile or not. We have to get him to cough up some info if we want to save Abby.
Senile? Oh, kid! Did you really fall for that act? That man's as sharp as a carving knife. He was barking orders right up until he fled. Never a hint of forgetfulness. Oh, I won! He's been pulling the wool over your eyes, Vin. Yeah, I'm just sad to see you fell for it.
He... What? There's no way. Unless... I was pretty busy. And I'd been away from home, working for the Munis for a while. Did I just take it for granted? Yeah. That's, a lot to take in, isn't it? The man created the poison that's killing his daughter. As for the how or the why, only he knows. Though profit and power must play into it. I'm not the only one who was fooled, but that's not an excuse. I should have seen through it. With everything else going on, maybe I was just... You're right. We need to head home and do whatever it takes to make him admit he's been playing us. I know this was a lot to go through. I'll meet you at home when you're ready.